Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety. Today, we're gathered here for more MyGM goodness. Last episode was, well, a lot. We have the build to Extreme Rules, and so as per usual, we're going to go through the 4 weeks. We're going to watch a couple matches, see what happens. So again, thank you all super duper much for tuning in. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notifications around here, and that sort of thing. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It's kind of wild to think about. So again, thank you all super duper much for all love and support thus far, and so let's get to it, friends. So last time was the Premium Live event, and with the Hall of Fame trophy stuff, we're kind of almost there, so we could probably get this one done, maybe that one done, because we had Hell in a Cell at the Premium Live event last episode, I believe. Purchase all power cards before a show, and complete 5 challenges this season. So I think we could probably do it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll be broke, but that's okay. We're here to have a good time and just hopefully win one of these trophies. So let's get to. We'll go ahead and just kind of go through the card bucket, and then we'll either go through it or we will play through a match together, depending on how everything goes. Alrighty, so we have these 3 promises that kind of tie into the show that we booked for this week. Rhea Ripley wanted a match, RVD wanted to team up with Heath, and then John Cena wanted a title shot. And so here's the card. We've got Falls Count Anywhere, Massey versus Nathan Frazier. We've got Chad Gable turning into a good guy to kind of switch things up. Plus, we had a little too many bad guys on the one side, so I figured it might be good to switch someone over to kind of switch things around a little bit. We have Raquel and Io hopefully having a new feud, kind of freshen things up. We have Rhea in her matchup defending the women's title against Indy Hartwell. And we have a run-in from Aaliyah. We've got the random tag team matchup. We've got Logan Paul calling out Cody Rhodes. And we've got the main event triple threat match, which we will actually go into, because why not? It's John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman. There's a triple threat match. There's a title on the line. Why the heck not? Alrighty, we have Massey versus Nathan Frazier in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup to kick things off. And Massey wins the matchup here. 4-star match opener. Love that. Ooh, weak promo for Chad. It's okay, Chad. You're going to be fine. We have Rhea Ripley versus Indy Hartwell. And Rhea Ripley retains the title. 2.5 stars, continuing to build up the feud between Aaliyah and Indy. Not a great promo, but hey, we got a new feud between Raquel and Io. Random tag match for no reason at all. 1.5 stars, don't care. No shame. Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes is officially a feud. And we're going to get to this match, people. Get excited. If you watch the reactions, you know that I always have to sing his freaking song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I have no shame at all. It's John Cena, okay? Let's go to work, John. From the comfort of my couch. Ooh, speaking of work, I don't know if, I think I might have, well, I don't know when this will be out. I'm hoping that maybe this is out on Thursday, but I went back to work this week, people. I'm working remotely, and I'm really excited. So there's that. Figured I'd throw that in there this week. But I'm excited to see what happens in this matchup. I don't know who's going to win, but we're going to see what happens. It's a triple threat match, so Roman Reigns does not have to be involved in the decision. You know, getting pinned. He doesn't have to get pinned or tap out or anything in order to lose the title. That's how these things work. God, that's bright. I'm not gonna lie, I miss Braun on TV. I really do. I was really liking his tag team with freaking Ricochet. Ever our favorite makeshift tag team. Oh my god, we're almost to a full year of doing the reaction videos, people. We need a compilation or something. Much like how we're probably going to need a compilation of this series in some shape or form. We'll have like an end of season little like, you know, what was your favorite match, what was your favorite moment, that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of fun. Well, I mean, I don't know how, it could be pretty doable. Well, I mean, there's only what, like, okay, so there's 25 weeks in a season of MyGM. Well, actually, no, that'd be like overwhelming. We'll make it an open-ended thing. Once we get to WrestleMania, just let me know what your favorite matches were, or are, or have been so far in the comments. Oh, God. I think for WrestleMania, we should do the whole card, because I'm thinking that's like 5 matches, and it's WrestleMania, so it's the end of the season. Like, do 3 of them, and then the last 2 or whatever, plus the results and all that stuff. Roman Reigns is the bloodline. Who are you kidding?
He is the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Apparently, Roman Reigns is coming back. Apparently, I think I read it was like October 27th on Smackdown. I'm like, listen, he showed up to work for several months straight there. He was there for what, like from, like, kind of end of April to like right after SummerSlam, something like that. And before that, it was like pretty much January, February through like Mania. So, I mean, you know, it could be way worse. I'm not going to disagree with the tribal chief on anything. Okay, that we're not. Our general manager Christina Bennett, you know, made sure to just, you know, if there's one person we gotta keep on the show, it's Roman Reigns. Oh boy. The fans are chanting, get these hands. So they're cheering for Braun here, but there it is. The Universal Championship on the line here tonight. We're kicking things off strong, people. That's all I gotta say. Oh boy, our favorite referee. You know what? Why not? Why can't we customize the referees? I'm just saying, if we have to get all the people, like, if we have to select all the superstars that get drafted and whatnot, can we draft referees? I don't know, because I'm thinking, like, on the TV shows, like Raw and Smackdown, they've got their own sets of referees, right? I'm just saying, it's an idea. It'd get things a little bit more granular. And we like when things are granular in this household. I like how there's, like, some shred of more granularness in Universe Mode, but Universe Mode, they need to overhaul it for next year. I don't care. It needs a lot of love. I don't care if GM Mode's the same or it has very minor edits to it. I don't care. Give us a brand new Universe Mode or something like that. Give a story designer, please, for me. For my sake. Oh, boy. Oh, what a slam right there from Braun to Roman. John Cena now going after Braun Strowman here tonight. Y'all, this is only our first matchup, so who knows what the next matchup is going to look like, but I think we've had a good variety of matches so far. And I really enjoy that, because that was what was getting to me about Universe Mode. It's like, alright, we got all these singles matches, we got all these different matches, and just, you know, we needed something to kind of keep us on our toes a little bit, right? So, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, and John Cena powerbombing Roman Reigns to the outside of the ring. We have a kendo stick in the mix of things, apparently. Roman showboating. Oh, counter. But yeah, Hell in a Cell was certainly something else. We ended with I think the opening matchup was Logan Paul and John Cena. Then we had the tag team steel cage match. And then we had LA Knight and The Miz for the IC title as the main event. So I don't know what's going to happen with any of these title matches. Or, you know, all these feuds and that kind of thing. But I think we're at a sweet spot where we have enough people on the roster, which is great. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll get some of the jobbers if we have to, but yeah. Oh, and a 2 count right there. Braun Strowman only getting a 2 count on Roman Reigns. I thought for a split second Braun was going to go flying. I don't know why. It just, that's what clicked in my brain for some reason. Alright, I heard the steel steps. Okay, John Cena went after the steel steps. Everybody's outside the ring per usual. I really like how this barricade is set up. Like, does that make any sense? It's like a regular barricade, but with a little bit of the, like, the 2.0 glass, like the NXT arena stuff. Yeah, there we go. I know, such a random thought, but I don't know. Sometimes you just don't notice things until it's like, well, we're noticing things. We're noticing things. I even have a little separate save file that's, like, just for me to play MyGM off screen. Because, like, I just want to see what happens sometimes. I'd rather not muck up the save file that's in here, so there's that. Because, like, listen, I only feel like recording, like, maybe one or two episodes, maybe an episode at a time with this series, because I like to see what you all want to see. Like, I always like to get a feel for, like, what episodes you all want to see for the premium live events and that sort of thing. And I usually let that, when I have the video come out on, like, Thursdays, I try to film the MyGM episode, like, over the weekend. So that way it gives everybody a couple days to kind of get their votes in and stuff like that. And I like the idea of, like, you know, okay, we'll have the opening match and the closing match, but I like the mid-card idea where you all get to pick what match of the mid-card that we get to watch. Because I don't know about y'all, but the openers and the main events are usually kind of the must-sees for the pay-per-view. But sometimes there's some gems in the mid-card, so... And they're usually around the halfway point of the show, but generally speaking. Oh boy, Braun Strowman. Oh, huge slam right there. Dude, John Cena's like right there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, Braun, get it together. The fans were chanting, get these hands. They want you to get the title, Braun. Oh, and a huge knee. Huge strike to John Cena right there. Oh. Oh. Cena might have it here. Oh, Roman Reigns with the counter. Reigns with the counter. If I'm Roman, I'm just going to go for a spear right there and call it a day. Beautiful slam. Oh, Braun with the chair. Braun with the chair. Braun, what are we doing? Okay, there we go. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, what is happening? There we go. Sorry about that, friends. Had to get the dark screen right there. Oh. Oh, what's happening here? Roman Reigns. Huge power bomb. Beautiful counter right there. Oh, Braun's busted open. Oh, boy. Superman punch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, and a spear. That might be it for Braun, people. Oh, but there's John Cena. Breaking up the pinfall attempt right there. No idea what John was going for there. Not at all. Not a clue. Oh boy. John Cena taking down Braun Strowman just like that. I like how sometimes these videos also get a little chit-chatty too, because it's just fun. I like to just, you know, give random thoughts on the wrestling things and just whatever things at this point. Y'all know the rules by now. Like, we just, the series just, it's gone off the rails. We already had the Hell in a Cell match last episode where we had two people go through the top of the roof, so I don't know what to tell y'all. Roman Reigns going in for the cover, Braun Strowman showboating, and Roman Reigns retains because Braun was showboating. Oh, I love that for us. Braun's going to want a rematch probably because he's like, well, I didn't lose the match, and it's like, well, it makes sense because it's like that, you know, continues to naturally build up their feud a little bit because Braun and Roman are having the feud right now. Talk about a realistic ending, right? It's not a Roman Reigns title defense without shenanigans. I'm just saying, that's how it seems like it's going. But one exciting first matchup that we have here in MyGM. We're going to take a look at the results and see what happens. We've got 3.5 stars to close things out, which is absolutely fantastic, and the feud between Braun and Roman continues to bubble. So let's get right to how everybody did this week. Alrighty, so we got 47,000 fans. Alright, WCW got 48,000. Okay, we're close. 38 for Monday Night Raw. That sounds about right. NXT got 46, so we came in second place, but we were all neck and neck. We were all pretty much in around the same range, so that's even more exciting. Ooh! Okay, revenue tier 1. Earn 2 million in lifetime revenue. Well, where is that 2 million? Oh my god. Alright, we're still in third place, but we're still creeping up there. We have over 2 million fans, which is quite exciting. Are we sure that was the revenue one, not the fans one? Because we crossed 2 million fans. I don't know. But either way, Justine, Janine, and Ava Moreno, they're very neck and neck. And, well, we're at 2 million fans and some change. So I think we're still trekking behind, but we're not doing too bad. Alright, Montreal. Alright, Best Friends Forever applied. Select an opposing brand, reduce 2 of the rivalries by 1 level. What? Go home, Ava. Go home. I appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I've got a boss that keeps their word. I wasn't able to take home the gold. Either way, just wanted to let you know I appreciate you even giving you that. I wasn't able to take home the gold. Either way, just wanted to let you know I appreciate that you even gave me the title opportunity at all. Great working with you, boss. Great working with you too, John. Listen, I'm not feeling 100% right now. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? Ooh, we have a health spa thing. Let's send Marseille to the health spa. Have at least 1 submission match this week. Can we apply that to the tag team feud? Because we really need to end the tag title feud. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and book this show, and we'll be back once we're done. Alrighty, we're going to kind of fly through this one, but we have Aaliyah versus Indy Hartwell in a tables match to kick things off here. You'll see a new face later on down the road over here in the show. I know we usually do debuts, but we're just flying through this one. So 3.5 stars. We're continuing to build up that feud. We have Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. That's continuing along as well. We have Raquel Rodriguez versus Io Sky in their feud. Raquel with a huge win. 3 stars. Fantastic to see. Miz and RVD. Okay promo. No feud. That's okay. Damon Kemp versus Chad Gable in a submission match. Yeah, we needed somebody just in general. I felt like, okay, maybe we should get another bad guy. Maybe we should kind of like add 1 or 2 more people to kind of, you know, fill out the roster a little bit. And that sort of thing. I know I just said that we don't need any more people, but I'm like, he was $46,000 for like the rest of like the season, so it worked out. So yeah, we'll see what happens with the submission match right here. Damon Kemp beats Chad Gable in a submission match. 3 stars. Nathan Fraser. No rivalry continuance right there between those two, but that's okay. Main event, fatal 4-way matchup between Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, John Cena, and JD McDonough. Let's see who wins this one here. Logan Paul continuing his little bit of a winning streak, it seems like. But we've got 3 stars to close things out, and continuing the Cody and Logan Paul feud. Alrighty, we gained 40,000 fans. Love to see that. Let's see how everybody else did. 54,000 fans. Holy cow. WCW has no chill over there. Monday Night Raw, they just, I don't know what's doing. I don't know what they're doing. NXT, okay, we're getting there slowly but surely. They're at 50,000. Alrighty, to the moon. Alrighty, we're falling behind, but still kind of close. I mean, we're only 22,000 fans away, give or take, about 22,000 fans away from NXT. We're getting there. I mean, hey, Max is just falling off entirely, so we don't have to worry about him at this point, I don't think. Week 18, Milwaukee. Hey, my contract is up at the end of the week. John, we're keeping you as much as we're keeping you as long as possible. You're putting up a better fight than I expected, but it won't last. Whatever, Ava. Marseille. Okay, let's do it. I'll make it happen. Shot at the Universal title within 3 weeks. Woo! $92,000! Yay! Oh no. Okay, but how effective is this gonna be because we're this far into the season? Bye-bye, Justine Janine. Limited stock applied. And then double cost for Ava for being a jerk face. Max, you're just not doing anything. So we're just gonna leave you be for now. But we still have all these good power-ups to use up, or power cards available, so that's really great. Alrighty, so Marseille is in a main event match this week, so we're gonna go ahead and just book the show and see what happens. Okay, so I may have went a little nuts on this one, but we have 2 tag team title matches because honestly I feel like we haven't had a women's tag team title match in a little bit. But the only thing that we really had for this week was Marseille wanted to be in the main event, and we had the interference one on somebody this week, and so that's why the women's tag titles are on the line, is to kind of further along the feud between Aaliyah and Indy and that sort of thing. So we're going to blow right through this here. So Extreme Rules, Ilya and Shinsuke with their never-ending feud against Solo and JD for the tag titles. It's just never going to end, apparently. An instant classic, 4.5 stars. Love that. Damon Kemp is calling out LA Knight after beating Chad Gable in a submission match. It's going to be an interesting situation over there. We've got RVD versus The Miz versus John Cena. Let's see what unfolds here. The Miz picks up a huge win. 3 stars. Okay, RVD and The Miz, they're starting a feud. That makes sense. Braun and Roman, that went to level 3. That's great to see. Indy and Raquel defending the women's tag titles against Io and Blair. We're going to see what happens here. Raquel and Indy retain the tag team titles. 2.5 stars. We're going to continue the feud with Aaliyah and Indy. Logan Paul and Cody, that's up to level 3. And in the main event, an Iron Man match with Marseille and Nathan Fraser. Let's see who wins over here. Listen, we're trying to get at least that Iron Man challenge, whatever that is. I think we need 5 of them. 3.5 stars! Keep it going. Hey, 53,000 fans! Oh, this is great. 53,000! Alrighty, WCW, of course, 57,000. Of course. Max, you're just not even in contention at this point. Ava with 58,000. Wow. Well, hey, at least we're getting up there. That's what counts. I mean, look at the kind of show that we have this week. Oh, God. We're slipping. Hey, at least we're doing better than Max is. We're still at least 100,000 ahead of him, so we're fine. We're comfortably in 3rd place. We're just here to have a good time. Alright, week 19. Hey, what was that stunt you just pulled? You like that? Gotta get dirty if you want to win. And had it be done, you would have done the same in my position. Honestly, that's more of a realistic thing she would say. You're right, I would have and I will. You'd better watch out. I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a good show for the crowd. I think you should put me in a match with Dragunov. Trust me on this. Solo, you've been in nothing but matches with Ilya and Dragunov for as long as we've been doing the series. Sure. Oh, God. Okay, book your least popular available star for a match this week. So with all that in mind, let's get to it with our very, very, very little budget. Alrighty, so here's the lineup, and we're actually going to jump right into this matchup right here, because we haven't had a Women's Championship matchup in just a little bit, so I think it's only reasonable that we go and spectate the Stacy Keibler versus Rhea Ripley matchup. Should be interesting, but you can take a look-see at the card here. I kept some of the people off because of stamina levels and that sort of thing, because we are right before the Premium Live event, and, you know, after this, we'll go through the rest of these matches, we'll see where everyone's at, we'll book the PLE, And then, per usual, we'll watch the opening and main event matches, and then you all get to vote on the mid-card match that we get to watch. Speaking of watching, let's go ahead and watch this matchup right here. Stacy Keibler, Rhea Ripley, SmackDown Women's title on the line. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Here we go, people. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I figured, you know what, we need to, I felt like we just needed a women's match, you know, because we had like 3 dudes matches in the last one, you know, in the last episode. I'm like, you know, we need to showcase our women's division a little bit. And it's Stacy Keibler and all that, so why not? It's a women's title matchup, so we're just going to see what happens here. I know that we technically booked this on the previous week, but I'm like, it is what it is. And if you're wondering how we're able to afford her, we use the Legend Whisperer power card. I'm like, oh, there's only 8 weeks left, and, well, we got it for free. So, that worked out to our advantage. It never hurts to get more women's... it doesn't hurt to expand the women's division. I kept, like, egging on myself to do that, so I'm like, yeah, let's do that. We might get another jobber or something on board and have, you know, maybe a women's jobber or something kind of join in the mix. But we'll see here. Oh god, that's bright. Here we go, people. See, the title looks so nice with Rhea Ripley, and it's underneath the vest. Why can't we have that applied to, like, literally, like, everything? You know what I mean? It's like sometimes it's like you have sometimes where it's nice like this, and then other times, like if you've seen our Christina Bennett series, she has a hard time with that freaking jacket and the freaking title. It's like, I feel like it might be difficult, like, with the physics or mechanics or whatever it is, but, like, I don't know. I feel like by this point, we should just have nice, clean titles with vests and jackets and coats and that kind of thing. I'm sorry, I went on an unnecessary tangent, but that's my one stupid little thing that I would like to see get fixed. I feel like maybe other people probably feel similarly too, right? Like, you know, it looks nice and clean on television, then you get something like this, and it's like, oh, this looks really nice, and then you get to your created superstar, and it's like, oh, this is awful. And then you gotta, like, reimagine everything and create a new jacket and everything. It's like, come on. Definitely pain in the butt. But I think overall, we're in the final stretches of Season 1 of good old MyGM, so that's exciting. And we're into a groove now, and that's what counts. We got the Smackdown Women's title on the line here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, she is the Smackdown Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
And here we go, people. The women's title is on the line here tonight. See, we have we had, what, 2 title matches in an episode. We didn't even get to the premium live event yet. Well, I feel like we have enough good matches to really, like, flesh out the premium live event, barring any power-ups that get used on us or power cards that get used on us and that sort of thing. It's at the point where this tag team title match might be the main event because everybody just wants it to end at this point. That might be it. I don't know. Or the Braun and Roman match. We'll see what happens. I feel like after how long that tag team feud has been going on for, I feel like that could possibly main event. We'll have to piece it together. But we have the women's title on the line. I don't know if this is going to be a full-blown feud or not, but I mean, the title's on the line. Should be interesting. I want to see what happens here. Rhea, of course, was out with injury for quite a while on MyGM, so there's that. And hey, we at least remembered the women's tag titles. We remembered all these different titles. It might have been a little bit of time in between because everybody got caught up in different things, but that's okay. There's so many titles to keep track of, and so many side missions. Okay, everybody's outside the ring, but you can only win by pinfall or submission inside the ring because of Champion's Advantage. Woo! Oh god, we got contracts coming up right before the Premium Live event, but that shouldn't be too bad because it's like 5 weeks, so I'm not expecting them to be too terrible, so we're going to have to see what happens there. But I feel like we had a pretty good episode this episode. Like, yeah, the budget's really tight, but at least we're having a good time. Oh. Remember, kids, it's a video game. We don't sweat it in video games. Well, I do, because that's just how I roll, apparently, but... Oh, Stacy with the counter. And we're back outside the ring. Stacy getting the crowd all fired up. Rhea's back inside the ring right here. Nice kick from Stacy. I want to see what happens. Oh, and Stacy's building up some momentum again against Rhea. Rhea with the counter, though. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, to be fair, we also lost a number of people off our roster because we're apparently not a good general manager. I mean, we're in third place. We're in a comfortable third place. But again, it's only season 1, and that being said, with the draft coming up, like, how many people... I think it's like 3... I think you retain 3 people, or you can keep 3 people if... I think it's like you keep 3 people if you win the season. And then I don't remember the other numbers after that, but there's a number of people that we get to keep after WrestleMania, because, let's be real, I don't know if we're going to catch up to Justine, Janine, and Ava. Well, maybe Ava, but definitely not Justine, Janine. As much as we would like to. I mean, we're getting similar numbers, which is nice, but let me know in the comments, like, start leaving some names down in the comments as to who we should start to keep going into Season 2, because there's a number of people that we are allowed to keep at the end of the season before we head into draft number 2. And if there's somebody that we haven't seen that you would like to see in Season 2, add those as well. I'll reiterate this at the end of the episode and probably the end of the next couple episodes as well. Because when we get to WrestleMania, that's going to be at least a 2-parter right there, or 2 episode ones. So I'm thinking when we get to that one, because we're just going to watch everything for WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania. So I'm thinking we do, like, the first, like, 3 matches, and then probably the last 2 matches, maybe. We'll have to see what happens and how that card's going to look like, but Rhea Ripley now going into the cover, and a kick at it, too. I'm thinking out loud through this stuff because I'm mentally kind of planning ahead, like, okay, I'm going to film the Premium Live Event episode for Extreme Rules this weekend, more than likely, or maybe even later in the week, like Thursday, potentially. We'll see. Actually, no, this is coming out on Thursday, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and film the Premium Live Event over the weekend, just making my life a little easier, and hopefully get that all scheduled, and then we'll have 1 more episode after that, and then we'll have 2 episodes where we go into WrestleMania, and then draft number 2, and that sort of thing. So there's going to be a lot. And Stacy, huge elbow drop off the top rope into the cover. And Ripley kicks out at 2. Alrighty. Sorry about that, people. The recording was about to freeze up, and whew, we caught it in time. It, like, froze up within, like, 15 seconds after, so we're in a good spot, people. We are in a very good spot. I'm going to turn a light in here. There we go. That way I can actually kind of see things a little bit better. Oh, and a huge clothesline from Ripley to Keibler right there. Oh, and she stole the kick. Rhea Ripley, always stealing everybody's finishers. She kept stealing Christina Bennett's, like, finisher in the freaking My Career Universe mode series that we've been going on with. Oh my god. That was nuts. We got a fight forever chant between Stacy and Rhea. Oh, counter. Oh boy, this is interesting. Oh no, she pulled the hair. That's not good. And Ripley just going right after Stacy Keibler just like that. Oh my god. Oh god, what are we going for here? Oh, and a huge slam right to the canvas right there. Oh, and a huge kick. A huge counter. Oh, and over the top rope. Listen to the crowd reacting, too. They just came alive again. Oh boy, now we're at the commentary table. This can't be good. Oh boy. Huge stomp right to Stacy. Oh, and a huge stomp right to the leg. We're at a 5 count. The ref's yelling at Rhea to get back inside the ring, but Rhea's got champion's advantage. Oh, but never mind that. Never mind that. Oh, and a counter. Once again, great timing right there for Stacy Keibler. Counter from Ripley. When Stacy's back up, but Rhea Ripley in firm control right here. Oh, when they ran right into each other. Rhea with the takedown right there. God, what is going to stop Rhea Ripley? Like, I really mean it at this point. Huge drop kick right there from Rhea. Oh boy. Rhea's looking for it. Oh, that might be it, people. That might be it for Stacy, people. That might be it. And it's it. Rhea Ripley retains the title. Stacy fought valiantly, but it was ultimately Rhea Ripley who picked up the huge win here tonight. What a match, people. What a match.
Here's your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's
The people aren't happy at all, y'all. They are not happy whatsoever. But I'm happy that we are almost through with the episode because we've got a premium live event to book, and then y'all get to vote on the mid-card match that we get to watch. But Rhea Ripley retains the title. We got a 3-star match, not too shabby. Again, we got a new feud between Stacy and Rhea, so that's quite interesting. We got the Miz and RVD continuing their feud. This continues the feud between Indy and Aaliyah, although they're already at level 4. Doesn't hurt. We need an extra match. 3.5 stars. Probably should have moved that up to the opener, but that's okay. Alright, 3 level 3 feud between Massey and Nathan. We've got Damon Kemp and LA Knight for the Intercontinental Championship. And LA Knight retains the gold. We're at level 2 with that feud, and we got a 3-star match. Io Sky and Raquel, they continue their feud. And in a triple threat main event, because why not? We have interference from Logan Paul. We've got Cody versus Braun versus Roman, who walks out with, well, the win and momentum going into it. Cody Rhodes does. So we did pretty consistent. We probably could have had the mid-card, like, women's triple threat match as the main event. But you live and learn. Poor opening. Yeah, we know. We know. But I mean, overall, we're still not doing too bad, all things considering. Alrighty, we got 44,000 fans. Love to see that. Let's see how WCW did. 44,000? Okay. 47,000? Look at that. Okay. Okay, everybody did pretty good this week, so that's great to see. Health Spa number 3. Perfect. So that's where we're standing right now. Right before the Premium Live event, we're still well in 3rd place. Max is trying at this point, which is great to see. So yeah, we're about 35,000 fans away from Ava, something like that. So, yeah. Actually, no, we're more like 34,000 away from Ava. There we go. I'm like trying to do the math here. Their horrible budget. Extreme Rules! Alright, we're gonna renew the contract. Oh, absolutely. You're one of our champions. We'll make it happen. We're gonna get there, Aaliyah. Yes, Cody. We will get there. Sheesh. Cody was a little... Ooh. There. Whew. Okay, so, I think I know what matchup that we need to book at some point, right? Alrighty, well, everybody wants to be on the Premium Live event, which is not a bad problem to have. So, we're going to go ahead and book the Premium Live event. And then, per usual, we'll have a poll up and ready to go so that we all can vote on the mid-card match. And we'll run through the cards, so we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I think I have the order that makes the most sense. Hopefully. We're taking a bit of a gamble on this one. I know, we shouldn't be. We're broke. But I think this is a pretty stacked show for what it's worth. So we have the opener here. We have Indy and Aaliyah in an Extreme Rules match. The Premium Live event booster is with the Extreme Rules match stipulation, as we can see right over here. We have Falls Count Anywhere between Massey and Nathan Fraser. We have Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes, no stipulation, just right in the middle of the card. We've got the Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman Extreme Rules match, right in the middle there. And because this feud absolutely needs to end, we've got Hell in a Cell, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Ilya Dragunov versus Solo Sikoa and JD McDonough. Now keep in mind, I'm not necessarily sold on this match being the main event, but I feel like this feud has been going on since the very beginning of MyGM, so I feel like it's only fitting that this match type and just this match goes on last, because I mean, on the regular shows it's been doing 4 to 4.5 stars. So that's kind of my logic there, plus that and the Indy and Aaliyah matches, those two matches are the only 4-star, or like rather the level 4 rivalry thing. Everyone else is at a level 3 in the middle here, and then we have a whole bunch of 1s, 3s, and 2s over here for the, promos and stuff like that. So I think logically, in my brain anyway, this makes a lot of sense. So let me know what you all think down in the comments down below. We'll have a poll up. Which of the mid-card matches do you want to see the most? Which one piques your interest? We've got, of course, the Falls Count Anywhere matchup, the normal matchup, and the Extreme Rules matchup. So I think we're in for a treat no matter what. But again, I think it's good to kind of shake things up a little bit. Of course, we saw the tag team match at the last Premium Live event, but that was a steel cage match. And this one's Hell in a Cell. So I think, that just makes sense on paper. Plus, we'll get a different, match in the women's division. So I think we have a well-rounded show no matter what matchup that we go with. If there's more than one match that, that maybe gets close to or tie, then we'll do that as well. But also start to let me know who you want to see back for Season 2 of MyGM and who you want to see that we might not have gotten to in this go-around of MyGM as well. Because I don't think we're going to sign anybody else unless if it's one of the, jobbers or whatever, the local enhancement talent. But let me know in the comments down below who we should keep and who we should go after for Season 2. And, of course, vote in the poll which of the 3 mid-card matches that we should have on. So, again, thank you all super duper much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to get notifications around here, and that sort of thing. So we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, people. It's getting real. It's getting real. So thank you all so much for all the love and support thus far. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one.